All right, here we are back in the shop, and this is a folding table that is going to go into a box truck. It's like a little folding workbench. So kind of tell us how you made this, what you used, what kind of materials.
Just had some scrap wood around, had 3/4 inch plywood with some 2x4s left over from other projects. So all I did was essentially notch out 3/4 of an inch into the 2x4 so this would inlay flat and make it a little bit stronger. Also took like down here, took the 2x4s, just made lap joints out of it, just again to give it a little strength. So
this is what you would call a lap joint.
That's what I call a lap joint.
Is that does it produce more strength?
Yeah, it makes it's a stronger joint than rather than just butting them end to end and nailing them together. It just makes it a little bit stronger.
Now, what kind of 2x4s did you use? Just regular?
Just regular 2x4s that I got from Home Depot.
And I see that there's edges are rounded. That's really nice. It actually looks more finished. Did you use glue?
Just took a router and a glue inside here, and then do some brad nails to tack it down. And now we're going to try to figure out a way to make some folding legs and get the hinges on there so this will fold up in your truck for easy storage.
Now, where's the length of this?
This is 5.5 feet by 18.
Okay, that's a good size for a nice little foldable. All right, so we'll show you the bracketry that we're going to use for the folding legs, and we'll be right back. All right, so we have these brackets from Amazon. I will put a link in the description if you're interested. Be careful with your finger. I got my finger stuck in between there when it was trying to shut, and I couldn't get it off by myself. So anyway, we'll kind of trying to figure out the spacing and the piece of wood that we're going to use for the legs, and we'll be back. All right, so for the bench to the inside of the box truck connection to make it foldable, we're using, these are 3.5 inch door hinges.
Pretty much, yeah, just door hinges we're going to use.
So just for reference, that's what we're using. If you intend to do a similar project, all right, so the workbench is going to be attached to the wall here. So we'll figure out where it goes. Let me just... Oh yeah, perfect.
All right.
That fits like it was supposed to be there.
There you go. All right.
And then we'll, yeah, that's plenty of room.
Now we'll have to check level and we'll check for measurement on the leg.
So when you're installing these brackets, are you going to put it flush with the wood? I see you have it offset just a little bit.
Right. And that's where we're going to leave that little gap right there, because that leaves space for the leg to rotate without running into
Yes.
the bottom of the table itself.
So remember, if you use these brackets, leave about a 1/4 inch gap between the foot and the bottom of the piece of wood.
Pre-drill. Get this one set, and we can drill in a minute.
Oh yeah.
Okay. This one.
Or to see your offset in this one, how come?
Well, because of the table is not as long to accommodate a 36-inch leg, because that's the height that you'd want to have a working with. The legs would end up being on top of each other. So in order to be able to conceal them and get the full collapse of this, as far as for storage, then we'll just offset them. All you need is just the sturdiness of the legs. You're still towards the outside, should balance it pretty well. Shouldn't have any issues. All right, we're going to set up for this. This is a slight tilt towards the back, right, track. We're going to parts to roll up. All right. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Takes up no space whatsoever because it's still under the plane of the ladder. So, all right, we have two problems here that we're getting ready to solve. What's the first problem?
Well, it's not really necessarily a big issue, but just a little preventative. Truck's going to be vibrating going down the road, hitting potholes or any type of the speed humps or anything like that. So
the legs would probably come flying.
Yeah,
or
like
open a little bit, maybe.
Good chance they will. So we're just going to throw a carriage bolt in just to do as a kind of a pinning action for this.
Oh, there we go.
And that solves that issue.
That is a passive solution. All right, tell us what you're doing, how you figured this problem out.
Well, we just needed to secure it up here for going down the road and everything.
Now, I've seen these brackets somewhere before, I'm sure. What are they?
I just had some old gate latches from, and we're just using those in a different way. That's what we had in the shop. And
sometimes you got to think outside the box.
Yeah, we're not wanting to spend a lot of money on this. We're just trying to do something that gets the job done. And
so demonstrate how it works.
So we're just going to do this.
Oh yeah.
All right. We'll be able to pull the carriage bolt out that's acting as a pin. Set this up.
Oh
there
yeah.
You go. You got your work table.
That's
this
real
is
nice.
Spring loaded. So all we have to do is essentially put this back. Put that back. Tilt through. That captures that. And
oh yeah.
it's locked.
Yeah, that's real nice now.
All right, there you go.